Hello everyone, it's MyYARD here. Let's talk about the road to glory. And I was going to talk about how stupid the Fastlane pay-per-view event qualification is at 25 stars compared to the weekly loot case at 35, but that's not what we're going to talk about. I was going to talk inept and in-depth about it because it's stupid. But the first match I was going to use to overshadow as a background, as a B-roll, as it were, was against this opponent. I'm unediting this. This is unedited. This is uncut. It's raw value. Now, this opponent had the stupidest music on. As you can see, his stats are overall 95. He is rank of Kingslayer with 8,192 stars. So I knew I was going to have a challenge. He also put on instant finisher and other things of that nature. Now, for some bizarre reason, I wouldn't even say bizarre, I knew something was going to happen. Because if you play that many stars, you're either that good in your fare, or you're just going to do something repetitive and cheap. Guess what happens? You guessed right, but what combo is it? Because I heard rumors for quite a while of what cheap combos are kicking about online in the 1v1. And every year you're going to get stuff from community creations, which for certain movesets are just OP, overpowered, and unbalanced. And they get removed, nerfed. A counter gets added to it, which makes it totally nerfed where they will never use it again. And I think it will happen on this as well. So here we go as we start off our crusade, and I'll talk about what I was feeling as we were going through the match. Mainly regret. No, it was mainly, oh look, it's a running noob trying to do a running grapple, running strike sort of maneuver. He's only got 3 counters, so he chose a 95 and yeah, only have 3 counters, which I found odd to start off with because he looks like a light heavyweight more than anything else. And you would have thought he would have been countering these sort of moves as well, but nope, nope, nope. So you're bound to know a counter is about to crop up here because it always does on the first grapple. But when you have a 4-3 advantage, it's different. However, I never knew that that's a combo. If you dodge the leg sweep, you can hit a quick snap German. And yes, both moves are counterable, but you don't get in a position. It means the advantage is squarely on him. Gets leg sweep, you're on the mat automatically. There's nothing you can do. And you just relay punches and strikes all over again. I don't mind countering moves and having a sort of level playing field if it's like a certain maneuver. But it's kind of obvious he was doing moves that don't have mid-move reversals, which fair enough. There's loads of moves in the games that don't have mid-move reversals. That'll change as the years go by. More and more moves will have the mid-move counter option, because otherwise people are just going to do what happened on TNA Impact and spam the DDT. Don't believe me? Go check Ultimate X matches. That was the only thing people did. It's the only way you could beat Jeff Jarrett in the story mode as well. So yeah, running strikes, blah 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 blah. Working the leg effectively and all that jazz. But he was not really doing anything important. Look, leg sweep. He wanted me to use the counter, so he would hit his move straight off the bat. And then stomp, stomp, stomp. Go for a strike. Go for a ground strike combo again. Yada yada yada. Very repetitive, boring stuff, which honestly can't get his stars up that much. If you're doing the same move again and again and again, your stars aren't going to go up. I'm assuming that's why he's left his finisher, have instant finisher on, so he could get a couple more stars. But surely I would have thought he would have only got 2.5 stars for all of this, had he pinned me on what it was. But he didn't pin me. He couldn't win by pin. We'll see it as we cross the threshold. Now, he's 95 on my 80, meaning it takes more moves done to him than it does for him to do to me. So he can take a lot more damage, I can't, and he can deal more damage, meaning it's a sort of harder exercise, because if we had similar stats, I think we both would have been on the second bar at this point. I could have easily went out the ring and everything like that. I couldn't be bothered at this point. Leg sweep, boom, straight into German. You can't hit a strike, you can't hit anything. It's very, very, very cheap. Simply put. And why am I showing this? Why show it? Because it has to be shown. It has to be seen. Also, he went for his finisher. Fair enough. Totally okay with that. Never seen the knee used before, so I don't know if it's a different timing compared to other corner finishers. So because I tried it really early and then even early on the second time, and it said it's too late on both occasions. So I might want to test that. It's obviously counterable. It wouldn't be showing too late otherwise. But a kick out. Simple put. All the while he's playing music. Not great music. It's not bad music. It's just meh. I did hear a kid in the background as well. He's been playing a lot of online and having a kid. Seems a bit weird. Just pointing that out. Sounds a little bit weird. Might not have been a kid. Just could have been the music. But look, I ran out of counters, and he's going to try and win by count out. In fact, he will win by count out because I have no counters. Pop-up powerbomb, sure, fair enough. Just hitting combos again and again and again. I don't know why he's doing moves again and again and again because I'm on no health at this point. I think he just wants to show his dominance, but at this point, not really caring. To make matters worse, oh look, he's using Rainmaker. He's using the wake up taunt at the very end, just to make sure I definitely don't get in the ring in time. So yeah, not a great player. But if you want to spend all that time playing the game like that, go ahead. It is a game after all. I'm not fussed either way, but I want to have a balanced game. I want to have a fair game. That's not how you play fair. So if I ever face you again, man, I might just quit straight away. Can't be bothered with your stuff. You don't gain any stars for it, and that's the point of this matchup. I gained 1.5 stars for doing different moves, and there's barely anything. What did you get? I'd be very curious. You know of any other cheap combos, anything that should be fixed for 2K19, please leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more WWE gaming goodness, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Also, the streak doesn't get ignored. I think I'm about 40 wins at this point without being pinned. Granted, I haven't done any streaming, but I've got the recordings to probably back it up. So this don't count towards the streak. You're gonna pin me, even if it's by cheap ways. Bye.